And only on News 4, the mysterious condition that nearly caused a local teacher to choke to death in front of her students, the doctors who saved her life. Say this means for you.
A local teacher's medical mystery solved how her own body almost caused her to choke to death while she was at work.
I thought I'm going to die in the school cafeteria in front of my 9 and 10-year-old students.
Tonight, a medical mystery. A Maryland music teacher who almost choked to death in front of her young students. Marilyn Beeson told us just taking a sip of a drink or eating some food could trigger it, choking so bad that her throat would close. She ignored it for quite a while, hoping it would just go away until it was almost too late. The sweet sounds of these students playing music is a little sweeter for Marilyn Beeson these days. That's because last spring, the students watched her nearly choke to death.
When it happened in the school setting, it was extremely traumatic because I thought I'm going to die in the school cafeteria in front of my 9 and 10-year-old students.
Marilyn says these episodes of choking so severe that her throat would close up have been happening for the last few years, but she never saw a doctor about it.
And it's one of those things that just kept putting off and putting off until it happened again in a more severe circumstance.
After that incident at Calvert Elementary School, she was taken to the emergency room at the local hospital where doctors discovered the problem. One of her arteries was pushing up against her esophagus, and that's what was causing the trouble swallowing.
It's one of the common anomalies. It probably happens in about 1 to 2% of all people, but very few are symptomatic.
Marilyn was transferred to MedStar Washington Hospital Center for surgery. And that's when she met vascular surgeon Rajesh Malik and cardiac surgeon Christian Shults. They said they'd never seen a case quite like hers before.
You don't see a lot of these cases. So, as surgeons, when you have a chance to do something new, something original, it's exciting.
After studying her scans, the doctors figured out a way to reroute that artery and take the pressure off of her esophagus. It took 2 surgeries and 3 months of recovery, but Marilyn came back to school this fall.
Can I hear everybody on your open D, please?
And was even joined by her doctors, who shared information about her condition with her students.
It was nice to come back and reassure the kids that everything's going to be fine, their teacher's going to be fine.
I would like to do anything I can to give back to all these people that helped me. I knew that my students would love seeing the physicians and to bring some awareness to other people about choking issues.
So a little health lesson in that music class. Marilyn Beeson is doing so much better now, and her doctors say those 2 surgeries completely resolved the problem that was causing her to choke. A reminder to all of us, don't postpone getting medical attention when you suspect a problem.